I'm not making any more epic vids. I'm done with YouTube. All right, I'm not fleeing the country. I'm not a child rapist. Here's the story.
Were you trying to get crazy with this, eh? Don't you know I'm loco?
I'm not insane! This is not reality, not reality, not reality.
This is reality.
Not reality. That's funny. You're weak now.
And what a story it is. It's a cautionary tale for all the would-be YouTubers out there that dream of one day attaining internet stardom, about how fast you can flirt with fame and then, the next day, immediately fall away from it. How you can go from making videos about slamming liquor to eating dog shit off the street.
Oh my god, this is gonna be nasty as f***. This dude must have been eating hair or something on your mark, that face. Oh my god, don't do it.
All in pursuit of those sweet, sweet clicks, because you need that relevance. You need that audience. You want that stardom. When looking into who Shoenice is as an individual, as an online persona, a few things are going to be immediately striking. One is that he has over 500,000 subscribers. But the deeper you dig and the closer you look, other facts start to pop out, one after the other. How can somebody with such a large install base have such incredibly terrible metrics? How can somebody with 500,000 subscribers only bring in 10 to 20,000 views per video? What exactly happens to explain that complete death of popularity? Here's a man who started out when YouTube was young and gained millions and millions of views from doing video after video of him ingesting the most horrid things you could imagine, drinking outrageous amounts of liquor, eating items that would be better served put in other orifices in your body. A person whose popularity was spurred on by the numerous amount of coverage he received throughout the years, from his multiple television appearances to article after article after article, all talking about what Shoenice does online. People liked the freak show that his channel was. They liked being able to walk into the tent, hand somebody a ticket, and watch a midget a bearded lady. That was what Shoenice was, a human garbage disposal, there for your amusement, for your friends to come gawk at. And because of that initial pull, he gained an enormous amount of subscribers. So how is it then that you could go from 500,000 subs, being on television, and being written about at numerous outlets, to barely getting 10 to 20,000 views per video? What explains that incredible decline? Well, that's the real story of Shoenice.
Everybody keeps saying drink bleach. Well, I'm not going to do full bleach, but I'll do a multi-surface cleaner with bleach.
Shoe's empire of dirt began to accumulate, began to build upon itself, due to what I like to call the YouTube cycle. Now, the YouTube cycle is where a particular type of video format or style, a genre, becomes so overplayed due to its popularity that your videos within it become indistinguishable from anybody else's. Shoenice is known for his ability to eat and drink almost anything, and he would do video after video, day upon day, of the exact same format. And for quite some time, this paid off greatly for him. It got him the attention of the press, it got him onto television, it got him hundreds of thousands of subscribers. But as with any fad, any YouTube cycle, others began to do it and do it better. Because at the same time that Shoenice was doing this, other people were putting together more interesting videos that went viral more easily, or they had a different take on it. Multiple eating channels and I will drink anything channels began to appear on YouTube. And as that audience had more and more choice as to where they could go to consume that type of video, Shoe's pond got smaller and smaller and smaller. But that's just one facet, that's just one factor of why Shoenice turned out the way he did. Because even inside of a YouTube cycle, with all that competition around him, he still could have had an audience that would have been loyal to him. A larger component, though, would be Shoenice himself, both his personality, his habits, and his appetites. These played the largest role in the decline of his channel and his spiral into insanity and irrelevance. Now, you may ask yourself, how is it that a man who has nice in his username could have issues with anyone online? Surely this is a kind individual. But Shoenice doesn't play well with other people, and he's been like that for years. If you look back in 2012 during the King of the Web Awards, Boogie actually put up a video talking about this, as did the organizers of the event when they suspended him because of his behavior related to the competition. And an even more recent example of this would be his interactions with Ethan and Gila from H3H3. Don't give a single f*** about his subscribers. People are greedy and only care for themselves. Gila Klein is a whore. What the f*** is wrong with you? F*** off, dickhead. You were my help. Now Shoenice trolls you until I die. Slam some more toilet paper to clean that that's been coming out of your mouth. That's in response to a tweet from Shoenice where he said, "F*** off. Gila is a whore from Israel. More like, shoeless, your ass is homeless." Now, while many people would like to blame Shoenice's somewhat abrasive approach to other people online strictly on his intoxication, on his ingesting liquor and cleaning products, looking through his history online, you see that he likes to start drama with other users. He's done this on YouTube, he did this on Live Leaks. He will find somebody with a larger subscriber base and start attacking them to get their attention, to try to get a response video. Because in his mind, that's how you get clicks. You create drama to get attention. He's done this with LA Beast. He's done this with H3H3.
Ethan, you were a scumbag emo 5 years ago, and now you think you're some kind of a god, fucking raising money for people. All I want to know is whose penis is bigger, yours or Hila?
He did this on Live Leaks until he was driven off the website and forced to leave this goodbye video to them.
Done with your website. Try to bring a little humor in. All you people care about are people dying. Kiss my suck my lick my nuts, my dead mother.
So now when you look in a broader context of things, with Shoenice now having to compete with more channels that are doing what he did better than he did, as well as his inability to network and relate with other people online, you start to see why his views began to diminish, why the sub count started to nosedive. But those things alone aren't what drove him to drinking piss and eating shit off the street. No, it takes a lot more than simple trolling online and a few competitors to put you into that position. If you were to take the time to go back through the archive of Shoenice videos and watch them one after the other, you're going to start to notice a few trends. Those trends usually revolve around his alcoholism, because he wasn't just doing Liquor Slam challenges, he was doing live streams after them. And it was during these streaming moments or these separate videos where you got a better insight into the hunger, the appetite this individual has, and just how much he relies on liquor, and even more than that, hard drugs to survive.
One day he whips out a can of crack. I said, f*** it, and took a blast.
Hey everyone, Shoenice again. I'm on Molly's.
Now already, with these factors, you're starting to see a recipe for disaster. Somebody who's under pressure. Their little kingdom is collapsing in on themselves. They're lashing out at other people to get attention. And on top of that, they have a liquor and drug problem. These are all components to making your life go to quickly. All you need to do is watch a few of his videos and you can see just how absolutely blackout drunk he will get.
It was fucking... There was lemon juice coming out of every orifice of my body, including my penis head. Wow.
And the effect that will have on his mental abilities and his ability to manage and run a YouTube channel. Now, anybody familiar enough with drug use and alcoholism is going to know that it's going to take a lot of money to fuel that. If you want to do crack every day, if you want to get drunk every day, you need a constant supply of cash to continually fuel that lifestyle. And that is where the real problems for Shoenice began.
Well, basically, I'm just wasting your time, making you come to another video and wasting your fucking useless life, your pitiful IP address. Go stick your fucking penis in your nasty girl's vagina while your fat ass mother videotapes it, because I don't give a fuck. Unsub.
A simple search using the keywords Shoenice and scam will yield a host of results dating back multiple years, all having to do with the graft with the cons which Shoenice has perpetrated against both the unwary and his fan base alike. Now, out of all these scams, they all seem to fall into one of three different categories: charity, necessity, and bullshit. Throughout the years, Shoenice has said that he likes to help the homeless. In fact, he's run multiple campaigns to raise money for them. From the Brown Bag Boys charity.
I mean, you can do as simple a thing as just buying a brown bag from us. In Shoenice we trust. You take that dollar and you buy this brown bag, and that dollar turns into a can of ravioli or a bologna sandwich.
To his own Indiegogo campaign, which raised a whopping $5 before Indiegogo shut it down due to the multiple complaints of people saying that he was a scam artist. Now, while there exists video footage of Shoenice actually volunteering at a local homeless shelter.
Hey everyone, Shoenice again. Well, basically, we're serving the homeless and the needy of Denver, so stand back and watch.
There are no receipts or records to prove that he's given any money to charity, and multiple people have looked into this, and Shoenice repeatedly states that he gives the money to them. If you just donate to that Indiegogo, if you just buy one more brown bag, we can feed people. Which is a bit stunning, because if you remember his call-out video to Ethan from H3H3,
Ooh, raising money for people.
It's almost like Shoenice doesn't like the idea of somebody actually doing and following through on what they say, rather than ripping people off of their money. While some could argue that Shoenice actually does contribute to charity and that he's been above board in regards to these homeless money drives, the other videos which exist are a little more cut and dry. These are the necessity videos, or as I like to call it, you pay me.
Basically, we need a new camera, a nice one that costs $1,800, so we're like a TV show. But I'm not paying for it. You guys are. That's right, my YouTube community.
Basically, I lost my ATM card and I want to smoke more weed and get drunk still for Bike Week. So my PayPal information's below me. This isn't begging.
Basically, if you can spare anything, PayPal, $1, $100, whatever it takes. I just got to get on a train and get back to Denver. Well, basically, I got arrested last night. Somebody robbed some old lady's pocketbook out of a car. So they came to the hotel where they thought the dude was at. They kicked in my hotel door and they blamed it on me. Either way, my PayPal's in my bag. I'm not begging.
Funnily enough, after telling his fan base they could unsub him and go f themselves, he tried going the Patreon route, which went about as well as you might imagine from simply looking at the page itself. Remember, he has 500,000 subscribers, and that's the amount he was able to bring in.
$1. $1.
Now, the most entertaining out of all these categories would be the straight-up bullshit category. The I'll scratch your back if you scratch mine.
I get these great ideas, but I thought about this a while ago, and now I'm sticking to it. You're going to PayPal me $5 US and that video link, and the email will come through. I'm going to upload that video on my channel.
For years, people said that he ran hustles, asking them to give him something, and in return, he would do something for them. He'd feature them on his magnificent, amazing channel. Just pay me $20 and I'll do that for you. Just PayPal that money on over to me. And yet, shockingly, he never really held up his end of the bargain. It wasn't until recently that he really got blown the fuck out when somebody documented this and the video went viral. A user by the name of Tubes had been asked by Shoenice to provide him with YouTube thumbnails because Shoe was convinced that that was going to get him back on top. And so he was going to pay this gentleman to make him a set of thumbnails. And they reached an agreement for how much he would be paid to provide that service. And there'll be a link in the description to the full video if you want to go watch it. Shockingly, Shoenice once again didn't keep his word.
Either way, this is staying up forever. Tubes, you're such a loser. And you know you are, bro. You said you were eating crumbs when I caught you on Facebook out at a bar. You said 2 thumbnails took almost an hour, and you can make them in 3 to 4 minutes.
So basically, either way, Shoenice is an alcoholic, hard drug user, who has scammed and alienated his own fan base, and put up a repetitive type of video to the point where even with 500,000 subscribers, nobody watches his content anymore. His repeated attempts to branch out, to do in real life trolling, which is god awful, by the way.
Oh, dude, what happened?
The truck slid into me.
What truck, man?
He's right over there idling. Point it to him.
What the? What the, man?
Too long, man. Yo, come here. Just see if my face is fractured.
Dude, it's pretty.
That's a troll. That's a mole. Thanks a lot, bro.
To do a roofing channel, which is basically a way to beg for money on Craigslist, have all backfired. None have found success. Even his main channel still flounders with barely any views to support it. Shu is an example of a man who let his ego get the best of him, who allowed the pressure to drive him over the edge. He truly believed, because he made it onto television, because people wrote about his exploits, that he was going to be famous. He didn't want to accept the fact that he was merely a content creator on an internet platform. He thought himself better and beyond that. And that attitude, coupled with his addictions and his penchant for scamming people, have driven away everything that he hoped to build up. And now he pays the price for those decisions, because he will never be able to crawl his way back up. He has been to the top of the mountain, and then tumbled back down it like Sisyphus's rock.
Thank you.